All right, man. So, JJ Reddick cooking Stephen A. again. First it was Russo, you know, and it was Stephen A. He's cooking him again, and we just gonna run over the end of what he said, man, because had a lot of lightning in this little quick bottle he dropped. You know what I'm saying on Stephen A. head top. You know.
Awful roster construction for 2 seasons and his lack of availability. This is not a falling on LeBron. And I'm gonna ask you one question, Stephen A. You said the word stain, a stain on his career to some degree. Was Michael Jordan going 37 and 45 2 straight seasons with the Wizards? Do we look back on that as some sort of stain on his career?
Whoa.
Do we?
I'm asking you. You can't. No. Well, no, I don't believe so. But here's the reason.
Okay, I don't either. I don't either.
Hold up. Listen. Is it a stain on MJ's legacy and not a stain on Gold James' legacy, right? Is it a stain? I mean, because this is the thing, man. Jordanite logic, as we know, cannot be logical because they're so emotional about MJ, right? And it's like when you point the logic out, it's if they turn into Missy Elliott. If it's your whip it, nip it, where it, yep it, you know what I'm saying? Stuttering Steve out here, man, and it's funny when you point it out, man. Can JJ Reddick last on first take doing this? You know what I'm saying? Let's run it back a little bit, man.
Stain on his career.
Whoa.
Do we? I'm asking you. Stain on his career to some degree. Was Michael Jordan going 37 and 45 2 straight seasons with the Wizards? Do we look back on that as some sort of stain on his career?
Whoa.
Do we? I'm asking you.
You can't. No. Well, no, I don't believe so. But here's the
Okay,
reason.
I don't either. I don't either. I'm asking you why it's different for LeBron.
Your argument would be more profound if Michael Jordan.
I'm not trying to be profound here. I'm literally asking you a question.
Uh,
Because I don't think
And I'm
it was a stain
answering.
on his career.
I'm saying.
So I'm not trying to be profound.
Like Michael Jordan had never left the Bulls.
I'm saying, what about them 31, the 33, 41 season? Huh? What about them? What about them other 5 seasons he went below 500? You feel me? Before he gave Pip the ball, had to give Pip the ball for the boy to win, right? Right? Come on, man. Let's run a little bit.
I'm not trying to be profound here. I'm literally asking you a question.
Not trying to be
I
profound.
don't think it was a stain on his career.
I'm saying.
So I'm not trying to be profound.
If Michael Jordan had never left the Bulls. If Michael Jordan had never left the Bulls, if he had never retired, rather, okay, and he went from winning the title in '98 to going somewhere else or staying in Chicago, and then 2 consecutive seasons, particularly when he facilitated a trade that compromised the roster because he wanted his boy Russell Westbrook on the squad with him. That's what LeBron did now. Let's call it what it is. He has
Hold up. So it's got to be lit stipulations or anti-lit stipulations for what? What do you mean? It's got like just because it's Gold James, like that's why. What did he say? Like, dude, what does that mean? Because Hustle Westbrook was the second option. I don't know what. What? I don't know. I don't get it. You said, let's run this back, man. Whoa, man, that was crazy. That was crazy what he just said.
I'm not trying to be profound here. I'm literally asking you a question. It's not an argument. Because I don't think it was a stain on his career.
I'm saying. I'm answering.
So I'm not trying to be profound.
If Michael Jordan had never left the Bulls. If Michael Jordan had never left the Bulls, if he had never retired, rather, okay, and he went from winning the title in '98 to going somewhere else or staying in Chicago, and then 2 consecutive seasons, particularly when he facilitated a trade that compromised the roster.
Hold up. So he's got to if he made a trade before he left and and he'd have to go to another team, so he'd have to not quit for it to be the same. So Gold James got to quit twice, right? Is that what we're saying, Stephen A? He got to quit twice for it to be the same as your fake go. I mean, listen, it does have to, for it to be the same. He do gotta quit twice. Everybody gotta quit twice. 5 years, 5 quitting ass years in the middle of your career twice. Like, come on, man. Get out of here, man. Let's see this. What? And make it what? Dog. He ain't want to put his career on the line in '99 without Pippen Field, so he quit again, man. Come on, man. What you mean, huh?
He wanted his boy Russell Westbrook on the squad with him. That's what LeBron did now. Let's call it what it is. He had something to do with compromising that roster. Okay? So
All
if Michael
right.
Jordan had done that while staying in Chicago and not retiring, your question is definitely on point. My issue is that he retired, came back because he was trying to be an owner, and then, had some deal with Abe Poland and stuff like that that went south. Okay?
What? What you mean? Go James trying to be a owner, still playing, never quit. Wait, you only come back, so you ain't come back for the love of the game. You came back because you trying to make some money and you doing a horrible job. Come on, man. Come on, man. Got Gold James looking at you when he smashing the dunk in your face. You see, I know you remember that. That's why you don't want to show up when Gold James passing up Kareem. You feel me? Come on, man. Man.
So he comes back in his 40s and tries to play a couple
Yeah,
of seasons,
man,
and
get
then
out of
ultimately
here.
fades it, and then, has some deal with Abe Poland
Gold James gonna be playing till he 40. Fool.
and stuff like that that went south. Okay, so he comes back in his 40s and tries to play a couple of seasons, and then ultimately fades into the twilight. That's what happened. That's not the same as what's going on with LeBron James in Los Angeles.
Le Twilight. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? Why? Cause he trash? Come on, man. Stop it. You don't see Gold James getting old out there on that court? Stop the cap. Just cause he busting 30 on these boys' heads, man. You see the difference. Alright? Why? Just cause you hating cause he dropping 30 on their head? Cause he not old and decrepit? Like 40-year-old MJ trying to come back to make some money? Come on, man. Left the league. Why you ain't keep playing? Come on, man. Left the league the year before Goat James stepped in the building. Ain't want to go against baby Goat James before he stepped in the building. Wanted him on the team. Come on, man.
Well, so in that scenario that you just said, first of all, those guys were much older in terms of the supporting cast. So there wasn't an AD. There wasn't a younger player that was going to be that second guy if he had stayed in Chicago. That wasn't going to happen. So look, I get what you're saying. I don't think it's a state.
Okay. Come on, man. Talk about it. Wasn't gonna be no second guy. Wasn't gonna be no coach. You gonna have to do it. You gonna have to do it. You can't call Pip when he got a bad back, herniated disc in his back, to come and save you. The hell you talking about? Ain't no it's on the lean on field. No, 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 no. You gotta do it. He ain't wanna do it, so he quit. Come on, man. Thought the whole world needed him, so he quit the first time. And a year before, what it was, 2 years before that, after he won his second chip, he said he wanted to quit. Come on, man. Get out of here, man. Who else get credit for quitting, man?
I think we
On
keep
his back,
AD.
man.
There wasn't a
In his 40s and tries to play a couple of seasons, and then ultimately fades into the twilight. That's what happened. That's not the same as what's going on with LeBron James in Los Angeles, respectfully.
Why?
well. So in that scenario that you just said, first of all, those guys were much older in terms of the
Cause he better. The hell you talking about? The hell?
supporting cast. So there wasn't an AD. There wasn't a younger player that was going to be that second guy if he had stayed in Chicago. That wasn't going to happen. So look, I get what you're saying. I don't think it's a stain. I think we keep moving the goalposts, and you do it more than anybody
Hold
else.
up and look and go. Come on, he about to get him again. And it's like, go James ain't have his second man for a lot of this time over here with these Lakers, man. The hell you talking about, bruh? Come on, man.
So look, I get what you're saying. I don't think it's a stain. I think we keep moving the goalposts, and you do it more than anybody else in terms of LeBron's career.
That's not true.
Not what?
That's not true. That's not true, Jay.
No, it's because
I don't move the goalposts.
Come on, man. Stephen A. moving the goalpost. They wanted to cut that out on ESPN. We had to chase that down, man. Hold up.
So look, I get what you're saying. I don't think it's a stain. I think we keep moving the goalposts, and you do it more than anybody else in terms of LeBron's career.
That's not true.
Hold
That's
up,
not-
JJ. Hold up, JJ. Listen, man. Yes, of course he do it, but it is what jordanite logic is, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You're gonna find out. Look, This is all he can do, man. You cook him on the BS, man, and they get all incredulous and act like you tripping.
True.
Yes, you do.
True, Jay.
No,
Yeah, it's
no,
true.
But no, but very
Wait a minute.
consistent.
This is
LeBron's
crazy.
career.
That's not true.
Yes, you
That's
do.
not true.
Yes, you do.
True, Jay.
No, it's because
I don't move the goalposts.
Stephen,
But no, but
Stephen,
very
you do.
consistent.
Look. All of a sudden, this guy who hasn't taken time off, and had 10 finals run and played on Olympic teams, and now is in his 20th season, and has he's 38 years old and is averaging 30 points a game. Like all of a sudden, like all right, we're just gonna change the standards for him.
Moving the
There you
goalposts.
did.
Standards for him. It's not a stain on his career, man. If they don't make the playoffs.
I've said the same thing for years.
It's not a. You talk about expectations with the Clippers. We had no expectations going into the season for the Lakers.
Hilarious.
You know that. We
Hilarious.
agreed. That's the point that we agreed on back in
Come
October.
on.
You know you do it, Steve.
That's right. What point did we agree on back in October? I don't recall you and I agreeing on
That the
anything
Lakers
in October.
probably weren't going to be a playoff team. The Lakers probably weren't going to be a playoff team with
The
that
Lakers?
roster as currently constructed
Huh?
on opening night.
That's
We
true.
both
Yes,
agreed
we
on
did agree with
that.
that.
I came
We did
on.
agree with
I
that.
All right.
came on
We did.
Tuesday when the season started. We agreed on that.
So what?
So that was the expectation.
So now it's gonna be a stain if you don't make it, like, and just a stain on Gold James. Like, you feel me? What's happening? So you go in with no expectations, so you go in with the stain in your hand, ready to stain up the place. You feel me? You're ready. Like, you guys is crazy, man. Jordanites. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be. This has gotta be studied. It's gotta be studied, man. Psychologically. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be, broken down by psychologists for real. You know what I'm saying?
I did
I know,
I
that's
concede that.
expectation.
But the bottom line is this.
Okay.
But the bottom line, one more point, Molly.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis. I'm saying, Jay, if he's on the court, there's nothing to be held against LeBron James if Anthony Davis goes. He's averaging 26 and 12 for crying out loud. But if he's on the court healthy with LeBron James, with the changes they made, they should be able to make him 3.5 games.
Okay, we got
I agree.
to
I agree on that. I agree on that.
Okay, but I'm saying that's still a goalpost move. I'm saying, man, the pressure. You know what I'm saying? You got that lit crown on. You know, the scrutiny is off the chain. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, you're gonna raise the bar just enough for if Gold James don't jump the bar, you're gonna theoretically say that your fake goat could have jumped the bar when your boy couldn't even prove that he could beat an all-time great team, which is just one of the bars we had to jump through in the first couple of seasons of our career. Come on, man. What? What? Couldn't beat Bird one time and not once. Come on, man. This is crazy, man. Jordanite logic. You know? Will JJ Reddick, I said Reddick. Will JJ Reddick, you know, last long enough on First Take, man, to really bust Stephen A in his head over a long elongated period of time. You know?